Welcome back to another series from IEM Katowice 2022, just a few days ago. This is from the round of 36 play-in matches. In the bottom left, with the blue Terran player, uThermal. His opponent, the red Terran player from Brazil, it's Kelazhur. Alright, so interesting little situation with uThermal getting into the IEM Katowice tournament. South Korean Zerg player Ragnarok tested positive for COVID and could not travel to Poland for the tournament. So they called up uThermal and said, "Hey, what are you doing this week?" And uThermal's like, "Oh, I was gonna ladder and make some Terran school YouTube guides. Why? What's going on?" And ESL's like, "You want to play in the finals tournament?" And then uThermal's like, "Hell yeah. All right, cool. Here we go." Oop. ESL referee A has left the game. That's funny. ESL referee A also had computer issues in the finals. Okay, so this game, Kelazhur's got a proxy barracks. He also has one at home. He didn't go double gas. He is going to fully wall off. This should be the sign right here that Kelazhur's up to something cheeky. Also, the progress bar on both Reapers is about the same. So Kelazhur's Reaper is going to finish about the same time. And another one up here. Is this? No, okay. Sneaky. Not getting scouted. Wow, okay. So what's uThermal gonna do? He did take a natural. He's going reactor on there. So he doesn't know that this is a proxy barracks. And he probably won't find it out until 3, 2, 1, right about now. He's gonna see 2 Reapers and only have 1. And then he's gonna know. Oh yeah, he knows. He knows. He's not gonna attack into it. He cancels the reactor. He starts up another reactor or another Reaper. Okay. I don't know what that's all about. He canceled the reactor on the barracks and started up another Reaper right away. He knows he can't take this on 1-to-1, this Reaper. I don't know why these Reapers aren't going into the main base to kill SCVs. I think that was a missed opportunity. He will have a lot of Reapers very quickly. Let's go to the all view. Kelazhur tries to get a bunker up by the natural, but the SCV gets killed. I think this was a missed opportunity from Kelazhur. I think he could have got in there. Or at least a lot more worker kills. It is 24-19 workers, though, however. And Kelazhur's command center finishes before the thermals. This is still a great spot for the Brazilian Terran. Interesting. Okay. I'm not sure if he thought that... I don't know why those first 3 Reapers didn't run into the main base for a ton of worker kills. We are in Glittering Ashes, which I may very well adopt this strategy in TVT, is proxy racks in the middle of the map. The follow-up is Cyclones and Reactors, or Cyclones and Ravens, likely. Nope, uThermal's going to go for a Banshee. So this Cyclone should be good Banshee defense. We'll see if he makes a Raven or a... I mean, it should be a Raven. Maybe they both go Banshees. Do they both go Banshees? Boop. Build something. It is a Raven. Okay. All right. So this Cyclone Raven combo should be able to prevent the Banshee from getting out, or the Banshee from getting any damage. This barracks almost scouts the Banshee coming out of the starport, but I don't think it did. Alright, so the Banshee's gonna go up to the north. I don't think he even researched Cloak, did he? No, he didn't research Cloak. There's no upgrades at all finished right now. There's none even in the production tab. But it's 2 Cyclones. So he's just going to go Uncloaked Banshee for a couple worker kills. Which uThermal's down 10 workers. I don't know how that happened. I mean, the Reapers, but... workers? He didn't kill 10 workers. Kelazhur going for a third base. He's got 2 Cyclones and a flock of Reapers. Looking for a third base. Here's uThermal's Banshee. Should get plenty of kills since the Cyclones are far, far away. Don't think this Banshee will get much more done. Maybe a couple Marine kills, but the Cyclones should come from behind. Oh my goodness. Hi. Alright, a bunch more barracks and engineering bays. Cyclone Hellions should be pretty much thrown away by both sides at this point. Just open up supply for better units. Production tab, we've got Stim on the way for uThermal, but not for Kelazhur yet. There it is. So the Reapers poked in here and got like triple tank fired. I wish I would have seen that. Hello, tank? Where are you trying to go? And then similarly, uThermal throws away his Hellions and Reapers. Mostly a scout, but also see if they can get any damage done. That's a lot of barracks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 barracks with reactors. 3 bases. Here's a big push from uThermal, but it's going to get scouted by the Cyclones and get some damage done on a Raven. Good scan ahead says he's not going to go through there. Nice job opening up the path. I think we should see a counter scan from Kelazhur. See what he's got going on. Yep, there it is. Like, oh, tanks. Kind of a stalemate there. The terrain should not allow for either of them to really push into each other. Gonna pivot around a little, playing around here. Got a ton of Marines in the production tab for Kelazhur with all his barracks and add-ons. I don't even know what that shot at first. Alright, so Kelazhur's tanks had the first shots on that tank, but now with air superiority from uThermal, both of them... Okay, this tank should fire first, right? Nope. Oh, he's so lucky. So the Raven interference matrix wore off on this tank first and was able to finish off that tank. I think uThermal was pretty happy with that. He's going to pull back because they're not fighting over any vital terrain or vital ground. It's not threatening any base. So he's letting him have it. He's letting him have the opportunity to push forward, but there's nothing to gain. And Kelazhur lost a tank or 2 from that fight, so you don't push when you're down in the tank count and air superiority, which, by the way, Kelazhur does not have any Vikings at all, and uThermal has 8. That's a problem. Oh, yeah. So that's 1 Raven and 8 Vikings. Oh, no. Oh, that Marine. Oh, that Marine gave up the whole thing. That sucks. He knows about it now. Liberator, Marine, armies, Terran. Oh, no, no, no. Hell no. Run! That was mostly uThermal's army up there at the top left. So Kelazhur is going to push into the natural. I think that's a smart decision to get out of there. He's got to run. At the same time, the squad of Marines could have got in here and done some damage. Maybe. He's just in the sensor tower range to kind of threaten the idea. Big fight there. A couple Marines just getting whacked over there by tanks. uThermal's going to pull back. Oh, there are no medevacs here, and those are some very nearly dead Marines. Oh, man. All those Marines died. That is a sad flight home. Seriously, uThermal. Okay. Mark, build some medevacs. These medevacs are gonna come out of the starport and have to use all of their energy. Another pickup. And the main army coming through the middle. 75 to 74 workers. Even army supply. Even base count? Thread the needle. Oh my god. Jeez. Whoa, what was that? 3-3? Wow, 3-3 is way further ahead. uThermal's 2-2 is only now finishing in the next few seconds. All I hear is medevacs healing. That's all I hear. It's the only sound effect. Whoa, that's a lot of tanks. 7 tanks. Kind of a counterattack platoon for uThermal. I know a stalemate. I might speed it up here. TVTs are notorious for going... What? No way. Kelazhur's getting impatient. Somebody scanned somewhere. I don't know where, though. It's not going to get found, right? This is not spotted yet. This was spotted by Kelazhur. I don't think this was, though. He's not coming home, is he? He is not ready for this at all. Well, he's got, 4 missile turrets, but... Here's the boost. Here's the unload. Winds up for the pitch. And he throws. All the medevacs are probably going to die. Alright, never mind. 3 of them are. Huge drop from Kelazhur. At the same time, he's got a decent-sized army, but I don't think he can break into that. Those tanks should shell. Oh my god, look at these sensor towers. Sensor tower twinsies. Yeah, uThermal comes around the top right side with a lot of Marines. Cleans it all up with nearly just Marines. I was gonna go fend off this. Oh, good. The Vanguard center tower gets taken out by the tanks. All in all, not a very good doom drop from Kelazhur. I think I said last series or 2 series ago with Ryung, like, this is the bait gap. Like, I just dare you. Doom drop me. And, I mean, uThermal has it too. You could fly something by there without being detected by the sensor tower. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I think this fourth base is in danger. If he gets up there... Oh, no. Just in the nick of time, I think Kelazhur prevented uThermal from coming up this ramp and threatening this fourth base. If he would have been able to siege a couple tanks here and prevent Kelazhur from coming this way, he would have had pretty much free reign on that fourth base. There's a fifth base up as well. Picks off a few workers. That's enough Marines from uThermal to hold. That is a planetary, though. Can't retreat into that. At least he knows about it now. Jesus. Tanks can shoot so far, man. It's like 13 range, I think. It might be the longest range of any unit in the game. Disables come down, tanks siege in position. No Marines to back it up, but I don't think that matters. Big fight in the center. He's going to collapse in on himself, basically, and Kelazhur could get a three-way attack here. But this Marine count back here is just not enough and gets found by the reinforcements. And this is like the only standing army that Kelazhur has. Tanks in position to shell this planetary fortress. Yeah, Kelazhur's trying to push out of here because he knows that these tanks are kind of, you know, invested in the attack, stuck there. Oh no. Oh, that's a huge anti-armor missile. Don't think it's going to slow him down that much. I don't know. I think it's time to clean up all this stuff. That's so many tanks. It's going to be really hard to dislodge if he does it at all. Another anti-armor missile. Okay. I think the Vikings are coming home. Oh, the tanks as well. That planetary fortress actually got shelled to death. He must have been able to move siege tanks close enough to pick off the SCVs that were repairing it, or the SCVs. Oh, geez. Anytime somebody picks up that many units, it's like, oh no. Woo! Woo! Wow, what an anti-armor missile. We've reversed positions here. Now Kelazhur is doing the same thing to uThermal. The repair is good for now. Oops. Oh no. PF is actually going to go down. Just kidding. Oh, Kelazhur, I think you could have stayed there. Oh my god. There's some forces in the middle. Oh jeez. Alright, now the planetary fortress is gone. That scan means siege it up. Siege it up. This is the orbital. That's definitely going to go down. Kelazhur's coming home. He did kill that planetary. He's got a normal command center ready to land there. Does uThermal. Retakes the base quite instantly. Pretty good. I think uThermal's ahead. His army supply is 137 to 120 army supply of Kelazhur. And income-wise, he's just doing better. He's got this base fully oversaturated, and Kelazhur does not have this base. Kelazhur does have that base, but uThermal also has this base. nearly saturated, and 2 backup command centers ready to go. Big fight with their entire armies right here in the middle. Kelazhur just never built Vikings. He decided Vikings were not going to be built this game. And I think that's going to be why he loses this game. Semi-base trade here for 3rd bases. The Vikings will win in a base trade scenario. And it looks like that's what we're going for. A couple of Ravens might pick off those tanks. They do have free reign on it, but uThermal's just going for the throat. He's on the production. Kelazhur is going to try to do the same thing. Are we rallied? Yep, we're rallied right here. Oh my god. The Vikings and Ravens are coming home for uThermal. Ooh, bad rally. Yep, Vikings and Ravens coming home should be enough to pick off a lot of these tanks. And these Ravens as well. Just not a lot of Marines. Alright, here it comes. Alright, the lift up. Very patient. Production tab is going to be down to nearly 0 pretty soon here. We got to watch this right here. This is going to be key. Got a couple tanks. Oh, he's got 5 tanks. And air superiority, right? The sound is getting weird. I don't think uThermal has any other forces anywhere else. So there's a huge army in Kelazhur's... I'm sorry, I don't think Kelazhur has a huge army anywhere else. Like, this is it. Yeah, that anti-armor doesn't really do much. So the main base is cleared out, but he can't get out. Kelazhur can't get out of this base. He's trying to rebuild supply depots over here, but... yeah, he's stuck there. So he's rebuilding with all his production down in this corner. There's no production for Kelazhur. These Marines are just going to get shelled. If all these Marines die, Kelazhur knows he's dead. Yeah. I think Kelazhur knows he's dead. It's just tournament, so... oh, he's got medevacs. When did he get medevacs? Where did those come from? They're gonna actually inadvertently find a missile turret and a planetary fortress. But everything in the air is gonna get cleaned up by these Vikings, and I think cleaned up completely. Yep, by the auto turrets. And now the standing army for uThermal is 110 versus 24 for Kelazhur. There's almost no army to speak of. Random turrets over there. He can pretty much fight that. Not the planetary, but he's gonna try to hold on. Can't blame him. Tank pops out, tank dies. These tanks are gonna get a good shot. Oh no! Oh jeez. That was bad. Alright, Starport's dead. Factory's dead. Kelazhur dead. He's stuck in this corner. They both have a lot of money, and that's because their production was killed or floated for solid 2 minutes. He's just banking Marines right now. He is mining well up here. Did uThermal build extra production? He did. He did. Or at least that's where he lifted it off to. These random ass depots. Oh, man. Evacuate! Yep, tanks are good, man. I wonder if he's... It wouldn't even matter if he tried to get a Banshee. I think he's got... There's a random tank there in Vikings. Nowhere to run, man. uThermal's taking every single base. Oh no! He found the proxy depots. I'm glad I found this game. This is sick. This is a best of 3, by the way, and this is only game number 1, 25 minutes in. No! Oh, the tank gets out. GG, uThermal. It's game number 1. What a slugfest. Alright. I'll be back with game number 2 and 3 in a little bit. Alright, welcome back to game number 2. This is Kelazhur versus uThermal. uThermal taking game number 1 in this best of 3. I can't even recap the last game. You saw it. Pretty much standard Terran shenanigans. I bet Kelazhur makes Vikings this game, though. Base trades. Oh my god. It's so stressed during base trades. Alright, we are going to speed up the series. I don't see anybody going for anything crazy. There was a proxy barracks last game in the middle of the map. This one's going to be the normal double gas Reaper Hellion openings for both players. The Brazilian versus the Dane. uThermal from Denmark. That's our great YouTube content. Excellent. Excellent streamer, excellent YouTube content creator. Great guides. Check him out on YouTube and Twitch. uThermal. Thermi. Liquid Thermi. I don't know what Team Kelazhur is on. I have seen Kelazhur stream as well. I'll put their streams in the links below. These guys are great. Kelazhur is known for being the only player to ever research medevac boost upgrade in a high-level tournament. I think he did that in BlizzCon 2018, maybe? I think it was against a Protoss. I don't even remember. I can picture the map. They got the medevac boost upgrade. I think it's underutilized. I think once you get into like 30 minutes, I think it'd be best against Protoss players and Zerg players. Because you'd have a boost for the Widow Mines and a counter against Blinkstalkers if you have boost more readily available. We got a Banshee out of Kelazhur. I guess we're done with the banter. And we can start watching the game. This is normal speed, right? Yeah, this is normal speed. All right, so we got a drop going out that's going to run into this Banshee. Dun, dun, dun! Hello? Oh, no. Oh, no. You didn't see anything. Kelazhur's like, oh, truce? Truce. All right. That was really funny. Yeah, Raven follow-up. I can't believe this. I can't believe this Banshee's just going, no, no, we're not going there. We're just gonna stay home. We're gonna make him overreact. We're just gonna let him overreact. Reaper gets in, gets a scout of absolutely nothing, I think. Yeah, he didn't scout any. He scouted a reactor. He confirmed that uThermal is in fact in this area. Is that Banshee going back out? Nope. Maybe it isn't now. It's so funny that the medevac is taking the exact same but opposite route that the Banshee is going to take at the exact same time. God, these guys are hilarious. The drop shouldn't get anything done. Scan comes down for uThermal, sees what Kelazhur has, and it's just Vikings. Oh my god. I was right. Kelazhur does make Vikings this game. That drop is ready to go. No Cyclone here, no turret here. Banshee's ready to get some damage done. Oh no, he lost a Reaper! That Cyclone fights. I don't think Cloak was researched. No. I think about 2 of those Banshee shots fired at SCVs going into the refinery, so it could have got 1 or 2 more kills. Oh my god. I mean, I'm not really going to cast this. You guys can see what's going on. Kelazhur's Ravens cleans up the tanks, but the bio killed so many workers. 25 workers go down. There was that drop that was set up over here that also was executed very well. He picks up from the natural, goes into the main. Landed Vikings try to clean it up. But this is 35 workers. This is like a 3-prong attack, essentially. He had tanks, he had Marines, he had the drop into here, which hit 2 places at once. We're at 32 to 58 workers. So really, uThermal should just be turtling up at this point, knowing that he got a lot of economic damage done. Poor Reaper gets sent out. I think the Viking count is in favor of uThermal, but that Cyclone did lock onto 1. 4 to 5 right now for the Viking count at the front lines. Alright, heavily in favor of uThermal now. I don't think a Viking will even deter that Viking fight from taking place. Reinforcements arrived. He pivots around, followed by uThermal's defense. Get out of here. Tells are down by 20 workers now. Oh, that Stake's gonna get a shot. Oh no. Oh geez, 3 tanks and 3 Vikings remaining. That's not good. These tanks got some excellent shots. I think they destroyed 2 or 3 tanks here and all of the bio. The Viking count... The Vikings could have finished off pretty much everything at that point. Kelazhur runs away. He's not sure if he's still here or not. Now he's sure he's not there. Oh. That command center is at half health still from that Marine run by. Marine tank. Taking a break. Armory, extra barracks. Those barracks might be a little bit late. I think maybe they're just on time. uThermal seems to have the same sort of production. I guess they are a little tiny bit late. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess 5 racks is pretty much the standard on 3 bases here. And 2 factories. So 5, 2, 1. Okay. Armory, 2, 2. And then 4th base. They are following very much the same build. Here's the second factory from Kelazhur. Scans across the board. Everyone kind of knows where they are. Both have a These guys are freaking twins, man. They're doing the exact same builds, maneuvers, strategies. It's crazy. Nice line of tanks from Kelazhur. Yeah, some Terran guitar riffs. Still there. Now they're gonna find each other. I think this is more Marines for Kelazhur. uThermal almost gets a concave on him, but runs away. Yeah, that was about 5 Marines more for Kelazhur. Fourth base gate's taken by both players in different locations. What's that scan? It's alright, main armies are going to pretty much meet right in the middle. Oh, they are. Oh, geez. There's no other counterattacking squads anywhere. So this is it. It's going to be kind of a dance for a little while. Oh, no. The Liberators. Kelazhur, where are your Vikings? You're going to need a lot of them. Kelazhur has 3 Vikings. That is not enough Vikings. This fourth base is in trouble. And so is this. Well, he's going for it. 3 tanks, stim to win. He's actually going to push. He's actually going to clean it up, and it's going to bring uThermal home. Gets the command center. Is going to get about 12 SCVs. He could have got the SCVs, but he's going to choose to run away. Oh no, this entire force is going to get cleaned up, though. Even by the tanks. Looks like uThermal's just F2ing his whole army. Got him! I'm surprised he came back to fight that. When he could have picked off that base, but this base wasn't as important as this base was. Alright, uThermal's going to push in to the natural. Everything here gets canceled because the tanks get in position. Air dominance. Marine count. It's 95 to 107 supply, so there is units somewhere for Kelazhur. Natural's forced to lift off. Air superiority continues to show its superiority. He's gonna go drop in the main, isn't he? Yeah, he is. All the SUVs evacuated up there, so that's a great place to. Oh, he's going for it. He's got to break the siege. He will get the siege, but he's also going to get dropped in the main. I don't know if that's enough Marines. Yeah, it'll get cleaned up, but 20 workers going down, and there's still a huge army. Not a huge army. A few remnants of Marines here left over. So Kelazhur cleans it up, but he's down 44 to 76 workers. Army supplies relatively even. And +3 is on the way for Kelazhur. It's a good tank spot. It covered that choke very well. Damn rocks. And this game and the last game were all about air superiority. You need it. Kelazhur had the Vikings earlier this game, but he stopped making them. Ooh, a Banshee. Really? Was that intentional? The classic 15-minute Banshee timing. Yeah, he's just gonna let that die. Alright, Kelazhur's army is known. He knows that platoon is over there. Pretty much knows that he's got this entire tank line. Oh my god, that's a pretty cool spread, actually. Can he break? He cannot break into this. No. He'll no cancel. That was a... He let him kill it. It was a flex. He didn't even need to cancel it. Showing Kelazhur that I don't care about 400 minerals. I'm up 25 workers, man. So this is the beginning of the long tank line. If he just goes to the southwest here, he could very well clean it all up, and he does. You couldn't attack from any other angle. You just pick it off one by one by one. Those tanks were flanked. Flanked tanks. The reflank. Alright. We're back to similar army supplies again. Oh god. That tank doesn't have a lot of vision. Like, a bunch of Marines could just run around the corner and sneak attack. He knows. He knows where you are. Did this tank just sneak attack that sieged tank? I think it did. Oh no. Oh, hot pickup. Every tank matters. It's not no man left behind, it's no tank left behind. There's plenty of these Marines get left behind. uThermal gets the first siege, and that position probably will not be able to be dislodged. Anti-armor. This is scary from Kelazhur. Planetary Fortress goes down, and he's going to keep on pushing. He doesn't see any units here, or any units, you know, in a threatening posture. Will he come back and collapse on this? Oh my god, loses a command center. I don't think he needed to lose this. I think these units could have come from behind. Alright, uThermal is tightening his grip. He's up 50 supply. He's up 40 workers. He's got the army value. Alright, there we go. Now these guys are... He's going to do one last collapse on this. And he actually very well may take this out at a very high cost. Okay, not as high cost as I thought. Still down 20 supply, and he's broke. No, Kelazhur's not broke. He's got 700 minerals. He doesn't have any gas, though. That's his problem. Can't keep up with the gas. Say that. And he's got 2 there. No gas taken on the natural. The natural. That's why he doesn't have any gas. He never retook those. Oh my god, I don't think I've ever seen that much Dorito dust. I mean, I have. The real Dorito dust. Who doesn't love Doritos? These tanks get into position. These tanks of uThermals were shooting at the auto turrets, while Kelazhur's tanks got into position. I think we go for another base trade and just kill production. We are. There's nothing here. He's just going to go run straight into the main. uThermal's just going straight into the main again. While Kelazhur's stuck out here shelling his 5th base. I think he's just going to rally right here, siege up, and wait for the base trade arena again. Or come home and try to lose the game that way. Air superiority wins again. Run! A lot of tanks are going to get cleaned up. But I think all of his production's nearly dead. Take a handful of Marines over here. This force over here. He's going for it. Okay. Kelazhur's gonna clean it up. But he has no production. He's building 5 barracks somewhere. He's just gonna tap out. Oh man. Yeah, there's the 5 barracks. Oh, uThermal's army showed up to his base up here, completely undefended. This is all his money too. He's got no workers at this base. They're all right here. This base dies, he's got no money. Yeah. Air superiority and keeping up on your gas, I think, is the moral of this story. Alright guys, that's the end of this series. uThermal takes it 2-0. This was the upper bracket of the play-in series, Katowice 2022. I am going to try to cast every single game so that there's one spot on YouTube so you can watch all the games. So, if you want me to keep going, like, subscribe, and comment on your favorite IMBA unit. It's Dark Templars. See ya.